Hello, something a little bit different today. In my last video I said that I had a bit of an accident back in April. Had a 4-meter fall out of a loader and busted my knee, did some ligament damage and bruised bone and a few bits and pieces. Not that good. I've been able to walk and I've been able to work, but I haven't been able to run. So for most of the people that know me, running has been a massive part of my life for a number of years. Ultra runner. I've done just about every ultra that you can do in Ireland, I think, and was training for a 100-miler at the time of the accident, and yeah, fell into a bit of a hole then afterwards. It's always tough mentally when you've got something that's so important to you to lose it. So yeah, just had to sort of change direction a little bit, and it's taken me back to doing something else that I love doing, you know. So it's really important for me to keep busy. I don't like sitting watching telly. I tend to be doing reports in the evenings and communicating with clients, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but I do. Yeah, look for something else to do. So I got around the house, and much to my wife's delight, I sort of fixed up some fences. So I fixed up this fence over here, which was collapsing, so my wife's pretty happy with that. That's back in action and back to a bit of a passion of mine. I love working with timber, so yeah, I'll just show you what I'm doing now. I've been lucky enough to get given a lot of bog oak from two clients that have got bog oak there, so I've only picked up a little bit of it, but I've managed to slab up a little bit of bog oak, which is pretty cool. Very nice black, so really interesting, because to be as black as this bog oak is, it must have been in the bog for at least 5,000 years. So oh man, it's just fascinating. It's a piece of history, so I love that. And I'll show you what I'm doing now. Yeah, so I'm just down here in our yard. So we have a horse training facility, about 20 acres, and we've got a gallop and 34 stables and a couple of horse walkers and things, and nice yard to bring things. So I managed to get a hold of this oak. So there was two oak trees that had blown down in a storm back in January, and where they were, I managed to secure them. So I bought them. I paid 50 euros a ton for the wood. Luckily, I've got a contact of somebody with a timber lorry with a good crane that could lift 2 ton max. We needed every bit of it because some of the bits are a bit big, so it was a lot more timber than I expected. So some of it's only good enough for firewood, so there's some holes in the middle of some of it, so that's just going to go into firewood. And then you can see I've just been slabbing up some of the nicer stuff. So these slabs here are about 800 wide, about 2.4 long, and I'm sort of working my way through it, and quite fascinating actually when you look at the big bit. So it's a fairly good size log, but the centerpiece here was an old tree that's actually rotten inside it, like it's a dead tree inside it. So I was actually gonna slice it into cookies. So basically do round circle cookies and dry them, but the center of it's not that good, so I'm going to be slabbing most of it. So I'll show you now what I do. So firstly, for the first cut, I just lay a ladder along the tree, and it's going to be my guide. So I'll just screw that down onto it. I've got two saws. I've got the 576, about 75 cc saw. I'm just running a shorter bar on that now, 24 inch, and then the 592, it's about a 90 cc saw. That's at the moment running a 36 inch bar, and that's the guide then, which means that I can slab. So I can run a 60 inch, but I run a 42 inch bar on that, which is about the max for what's nice actually. So yeah, I'll just show you the process, and and do a slab, and we'll have a look what this one looks like. So could be interesting, you never know. Like, that's what I love about trees like this, because once you open them up, you don't really know what it's going to be like on the inside. So some of them have come out maybe a little bit boring, others really nice. So we'll have a look what this one looks like. Right, so it's on there. Now the interesting bit, it's a bit like treasure seeking this. You never know what's going to come out of it. So yeah, there's a slab. So the next one I could do 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, whatever, and the saw, just the guide is now the cut face. So yeah, love that. That's just stunning. So be interesting to see when we get into that bit. Be nice. This is going to be a real nice one here. This yeah, looking forward to that, getting inside that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm not sure if it's that good for my knee, but it's something I'm able to do and I'm not able to run. So yeah, that's going to be quite a bit ahead of me. All the chopping will be done with an axe, because I just love swinging an axe. So yeah, some pieces I cut yesterday, last night. So about 30 minutes to cut a bunch of the 1200 long and a little bit narrower. So Something like this will make a really nice seat out in the garden on a couple of bits of granite. And I'll probably make some legs for coffee tables out of those. But look, they have to dry for 12 months at least anyway, so that's what I'm up to. Yeah, something a bit different than consultancy, but you know, I always say to people, you have to have a third place. You have to have, you know, you've got your work and you've got your family, but it's so important to have something else of interest. And running was like that for a long time with me, but now I'm back to something else that I really love doing. I think, you know, hopefully we'll get some nice pieces out of this. So yeah, hope you enjoy that, something different.